Okay, yeah. So the recording is on. So let's go. So yes, how to 10x your 2021 by setting and achieving goals. As I said to everyone that is here, for persons who, I guess everyone is on the call is familiar with me by now. My name is Ainsworth Edwin, you know, soon to be ex-firefighter and and soon to be full-time entrepreneur, motivational speaker, you know, because of the information that I'm sharing here tonight. So how to 10x your 2021 by setting and achieving your goals is what we'll be speaking about tonight. A goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish. How many of us are wishing that our 2021 will be better than 2020? A lot of us are saying that we want 2021 to be better, but how much of us it is only a wish and not actually a goal? Because we have not set a plan of how we are going to achieve that goal. And so if you are not setting a goal, if you have set a goal and you don't have a plan on how you're going to achieve that goal, then it's only a wish. So it is says a vision without action is nightmare, is daydream. Yeah. Vision without action is daydream. Action without vision is nightmare. And I want persons to really get this because these statements are very powerful, because understanding that a vision without action is daydreaming. There are
Which
many
one, bro?
persons who are there are many persons who are have a vision, are see what they want to achieve, but they are not taking any action towards achieving it. And someone says that is daydreaming. Then there are persons who are taking action without a vision, without a clear direction of where they are going. And you wonder how they are not reaching where they are going. And so they are always frustrated. You see these persons, you know that they have the potential. They know that they have the potential. But guess what? They do not have a vision of where they are going. That's why in Habakkuk 2, verse 2, it says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Write the vision. So it is very important that if you're going to test your goals in 2021, you have to write it. It has to be clear. And this is said, write it on tables. Make it plain. All right, so I'm going to break it down this time. It's a write the vision. So first, it must be written. Second, make it plain. There are persons who have goals that they want to achieve in 2021. And if you ask them, what are your goals? 10 minutes later, you're still wondering, what is this person's goal? Because they're telling you all their life story. And, you have some persons who, I want to be comfortable. I just want a different job. It's not plain. What is a different job? What is comfortable? I don't want a car. Right? Make it plain on tables that he may run that readeth it. A lot of us, what we don't realize is that a lot of what is happening in our life is from the subconscious mind. And so when you are reading over it, he may run that readeth it. Every time that you're reading your goals and that is written clearly, you are moving yourself forward towards achieving those goals. So how to set your goals in 2021? Number one, it must be specific, not vague. Number two, use reverse engineering. And number 3, there's 4 sets of goals, are set goals in these 4 areas. There's 4 particular areas that I believe that, you know, if you set goal in any of those 4, it encompasses the entire life. It covers every area of your life, these 4 areas. All right, and so that's how you're going to achieve and 10x 2021 is by setting specific goals, doing reverse engineering, and choosing one of these 4 areas to set a goal and achieve in 2021. So what does it mean to be specific, not vague? There are most persons who says, I want a car. I want a car. I want a new car. I want my house. I want to be a millionaire. And if you notice, there's 2 things that I want to break down here is I want. So you're telling your subconscious that I want a car, a new car. I want. So for the rest of the year, you will be wanting. Right? That's why a person says, I want a new house. You're still wanting. Imagine you saying this, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm driving my new 2016 2020 X6 black BMW with leather seat, sunroof. That is more specific, more than just I want a new car. What is a new car? Because you can be driving a Honda 2002 and you get that Honda 2003. It's a new car. So you need to be specific. I tell persons, you want a new house? I'm so happy and grateful that I'm living in my 3-bedroom, 2 stories. You see the library, you see the gym, you see the pool, you see the different bedrooms. You're able to see the things. So you do not want them. You need to be specific. What type of house? Where do you want to live? When you're writing your goals. So be specific, not vague. I want to be a millionaire. What is a millionaire? And that's why so many persons still wanting. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $1 million per year. I'm not even say Jamaican, $1 million US per year by December 31st, 2021. I am so happy and grateful now that I am. It's not that I want to, it's I am. So that's the difference how we are going to write our goals when we're writing down. We are being specific, but we are speaking it, we are writing it and speaking it in the present as if it has already happened. So that is the first thing. Be specific, not vague. I want to be healthier. What's healthier for you? Right? How much points do you want to? And I'm very careful when you use the words like even lose. Many persons say they want to lose weight, but nobody, remember, in our subconscious is what controls our mind. Nobody wants to lose anything. Because when we think about lose, we think that it is something that we have that is being taken away from us. That's how we are conditioned. So you have to reframe your words. Do not want to lose, but you want to shed. Get rid of. Because with those things, your mind say, oh, someone want to shed, and want to get rid of that, it is bad. But when you say you want to lose, nobody, our subconscious as human beings, we don't like to lose. So be specific, but still at the same time, think about the words that you're using, because whatever we are going to do is what is attached to our subconscious. So being so specific is what is going to help our subconscious be more clear on what we need to achieve. All right. So that's the very first thing. The second thing here is reverse engineering. Right? What do I need to do? What do I need to focus on? What skills do I need to upgrade? So when you're talking about achieving your goals, these are three, when it comes to reverse engineering, which is very important, is that we must understand, what do I need to do? What is that goal that I need to achieve? What are the important parts that I need to focus on? What are the skills that I need to upgrade? Now, a good example for this is, what do I need to do? I think all of us that are here are a part of network marketing and a part of PGI, to be specific. What do I need to do? It will be based on your goals that you have set out, your financial goals that you have set out with PGI. Then you would need to know, what do I need to do? Right? There are many things that you can do in network marketing, but what is important is income generating activities. And what are the income generating activities? Is prospecting. Is by actually presenting the opportunity to others. So then you need to know, what do I need to do? You need to be prospecting more. What do I need to be focused on? You're going to need to focus on two things: improving yourself and improving your mindset. That is really almost the same. Yourself, in terms of, I tell persons, the new level of success is not only about having a lot of money, it's about your health. You understand? So when I cannot do anything without getting more energy. So the type of things that I eat, the amount of rest I get, the amount of exercise I put in is very important. So you need to focus on that. What skills do I need to upgrade? You need to be better at, there are 7 skills in network marketing: finding prospect, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, getting started right, and promoting events. So these are the skills that you need to upgrade if you are wanting to have success in network marketing. So reverse engineering, right? You ask yourself, what is your dig? What is your dig? And your dig is your daily income goal. Most persons, when they look at their daily income goal, they say have, do, be. When I have a team, I will be prospecting more, and then I will be earning a certain amount of money. That's how we look on it. The average person is, when I have the house, I will be comfortable. When I have the correct spouse, when I have the right weight, then I will do the right things. Then I will be. But successful persons do the reverse. They be, do, and then you have. Be. Everyone that knows me, even though I tell persons 3 years ago, 4 years ago, yes, I was already a millionaire, because I was being that person. I was in with my mindset, right? I saw myself daily doing the things. So because I project my life from the B sense of it. So I did not wait. All right. I want to break this down, that some of the persons are that we may catch this. Be, do, have. Right? Be, do, have. When you are being a successful athlete, you do not wait until you are, so for instance, Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt knew that he was a successful athlete before he won in Beijing. And if you listen to him, he carried himself in such a way that he was already the world championship. He said that the hardest part, running 9.769, is the easy part, the training, because he was being that person. So when you start seeing yourself as the leader that you want to be, as the husband that you want to be, as the wife that you want, you start to be it first, then that will, because you are acting out that person, then you're going to do those actions. So, all right, a, the world fastest athlete has to do certain amount of things. They have to train certain amount of hours. Because you are seeing yourself as that, then you're going to do the things that is required to have that type of results. I hope persons are getting. So when you're moving from the B, you're moving from the point where you're already believing, seeing yourself as that person. Then what does that person do? What does a person who is making $1 million online do? Right? That person has a team that he is helping. He's prospecting 5 to 10 persons per day. He is doing one presentation and one Facebook Live every day. So because you are being that person, then you're going to do the things that they are doing, then you will have the results that they are having. There are many persons who are going from the top where they want to have those results. They are saying, when I have those results, I will do these things. Then I will be, but that is not. You be first mentally, then you do, then you will have. So what is your dig? What is your daily income goals? And I did this last year, and you'll be surprised. What does it take to make $1 million? Because dollars per year. What does it take to make $1 million per year? And I said your daily income goals can be, you can move the dig and put maybe a your daily activity goals. Because some goals you might set, it might not be an income, but it might be an activity, right? So for a person who wants to shed X amount of pounds, right? That person daily activity goals may be waking up at a particular hour, doing a certain amount of exercise, drinking a certain amount of water, eating a certain amount of fruits. So that would be that person's daily activity goals. But using money, it's kind of easy for us to break it down. And I did this calculation that if you want to make $1 million per year, then you all you need to be doing is making $83,333 per month. Now, making $1 million per year is just seeming way out of a lot of us league. But then when you look at it, all they need is 83,000 per month. It don't seem so hard. But when you break it down to even the week, there's 4 weeks in the month. So all you need to be hitting per month is $20,833 per week to make $1 million per year, right? And there are 7 days in the week. So all you need to be doing is earning $2,976 per day to make $1 million per year. And then I was sharing, when I shared this the very first time, I said to persons here in Jamaica, I know that there are all persons all across the world that is on this call. And I said to someone here in Jamaica that there are many persons, because at the time I was still operating the taxi, and I said to them, there are many taxi operators who are out there, they are driving for persons. And you will hear them boast how much money they make for the day. And if they would put away only $3,000 a day, Jamaican dollars a day, because enough time I'm understanding that I hear some of them say, boy, I make $10,000 from morning and boss money make already. And I'm saying if you would put away $3,000 a day, in a year, you'd have saved $1 million cash in 1 year. Now, my goal, I'm going to reveal it now, is that I want to make $1 million US this year. Now, it's a daunting task because I have not yet hit $3,000 for a day, but I went very close. I've had a $2,600 day. So if I know that I am able to do that once, I can double that, right? So I am going to show you, right, at the end of this presentation, how I've broken down my goals for 2020. All right, so this is just to say to persons, when you're starting out, what is your daily goals, your daily income goal? If you want to make $1,000, you have to reverse engineer. Look at it a year from now, what the goal are, the time period that you have set for the goal. So if the time period is 3 months, you go to the end of it and then reverse engineer. What do I need to do per month? What do I need to do per day? What do I need to do per hour? So based on that, you reverse engineer. When you each day you reverse, or each step that you're reversing engineering, it gets smaller. So you have big goals, but you're starting small, because it's not intimidating. If we're talking about Jamaican dollars here, it might be intimidating talking about US dollars, but 3,000 Jamaican dollars a day not seem too hard to save. But many of us didn't even look at that if I'm saving $3,000 a day, you know, we can save $1 million for the year, right? But when we look at, maybe we look at $20,000 per week, it might seem, boy, I can't afford that. But these same persons, if they had the taxi man, or you, if you have money coming in and you put with 3,000 a day, it wouldn't be so hard. So that's why reverse engineering is a very powerful tool in hitting your goals, your health goals. For me, I tell persons I can do anything, any exercise, with consistency. Right? When I first started my journey in exercising, I started to do 1 press up, and then I would do 1 more on it the next day. In 90 days, I've been doing 90 press up. But if I started to try to do 50 the first day, after day 2 and peeing up, I would not go any further. So some many persons who want to shed some weight are persons who want to drink a lot more water. If you are not a person who is drinking a lot, don't start to drink 1 glass. Don't say, I'm going to drink 1 mouthful today. Just 1 mouthful. You do it, good. You give yourself a pat on the back. Tomorrow, a mouthful and a half. And if that is too chubby, a mouthful and a quarter. So we reverse engineer and then we get to it. I did 100 press up in a day. But how did I start? After I stopped exercising for a while, I start back with 10. And I add 1 each day. So in 90 days, I was doing 100 press up per day. That is how reverse engineering going. I know that I wanted to in 90 days to hit 100. I start where I can and just add to it. That's the power of reverse engineering. What are the 4 areas, the major areas you need to set goals for in 2021? You need to have health goals. Without your health, you're nothing, right? Someone said if you want to change the world, you have to live forever. If you want to change the world, you have to live forever. And I guess somebody saying that, all of us are dead. Yes, I know. But since I've started to realize that I want to change the world, I start to think about what do I eat? How much rest do I get? Because I want to live as long as I can. If you want to change the world, you have to live forever, right? So there are health goals. Then you have your personal goals. These goals may include buying the car, buying the house, your spiritual relationship. These are your personal goals. Traveling. You need those type of goals because these are the things that help you to really enjoy everything that you are doing, right? You need financial goals because guess what? You need money. You understand? Someone says, I hear Les Brown said that all I wanted to do was to be comfortable. Then I realized that you have to be rich to be comfortable. And I know that's a person that said, no, you don't have to be rich and comfortable. Say a lie because you don't really know comfort. Because I tell you that when I drive in my AD wagon, I'm comfortable to the state. But when me get a ride in our X6, the seat differently feel different. You feel all the AC blow different. I don't know if you know. When I I don't know. It does when I go to certain hotels, the bed feel different. I don't know about Uno, but for money really give you some amount of comfort. Yeah, you can be contented in a where you are, but I think you're comfortable. I don't know. This is my opinion. That is opinionated, but yeah, you need money to be really comfortable. You understand? All right. And the last is contribution and growth. Someone said if you're not growing, you're dying. That's my favorite start. I think I said that. We believe that if you're not growing, you're dying. Right? We are all the very virtue of life is growth. Right? As someone said that one of the characteristics of a living thing is growth. So if you are not growing as an individual, as a person, when I was leaving the hospital back in 2010, I said this to someone and said that guess what? And I can say to everyone that is working here, I said to them that if after 5 years you're in the same position and not growing, you need to go out because you are going to get frustrated at your job. If you don't care how you love your job, if after 5 years in the same position, and you are not seeing a way that you can grow, you are going to become demotivated. And that's why there are so many persons who, when they started their jobs or in a position or their career, they love what they were doing. But after 5, 6, 7 years, when they all catch 10, people don't want to see their job anymore because there is no growth. If that individual has the potential to continue growing, they will always feel like they have something to go after. So it's very important that when we are setting goals, we set in all 4 of these areas, right? Health, personal, financial, contribution, and growth. I love contribution because that is something special and dear to me. Because I just believe that I was born to give. But what is most important is I want you to ask yourself, out of these 4 areas, what is the one goal if I should achieve it in the next 12 months, it would impact my life in the greatest way? Out of those 4 years, when I was learning this training, the individual said, it was Don Locke. He said that most persons, when they try to do these goal setting, they set goals in all 4 years, and they try to do 25% here, 25% there, 25%, and you end up that at the end of the period, they have not achieved anything of any great significance. Yes, they might have done better than they did the previous year, but it has not moved their life in any significant way. And so when in 2020, I had only one goal because I said, well, guess what? When I look at it, I said my health is important, right? My personal goals are important. I looked at my financial goals. And over the years, I've been setting goals in all of those 3 years, but I've never really set, because I even didn't know about setting goals of a contribution and growth. And so I said to myself in 2020 that I am going to set a goal to help 100 persons earn $1,000 online before December 31st, 2020. And so why? I looked at it and said, Zig Ziglar said, if I help enough persons get what they want, I can have everything that I want. And I said, okay, I'm a person who loves to give. So if I help enough persons get what they want, I know there are a lot of persons who are struggling financially. So if I help enough persons become, even a little better with their finances, then I will be getting everything that I want. So that is a goal that I wanted to set. So I set it. But with contribution, I understood that if I am going to help persons, then I had to grow. So I was still working on my mind. Then I still remember that if I want to change the world, I have to live forever. So I had to exercise. I had to do that. But my main goal was still helping 100 persons earn $1,000 online. So that it was something that was in the back of my head at all times. But I was still doing that. I realized that my personal goals, my relationship with God, my relationship with my family, that also needed to grow. But my main one objective for 2020 was helping 100 persons earning $1,000 online. And I tell you, even though I was not successful in terms of achieving the entire thing, it has changed my life more than any other time that I've set any goals. Because I've been setting goals now since 2014 when I came across, these type of information about network marketing and setting goals. I started setting goals from back in 2014, 2015. But 2020, when I decided to have one main goal, one thing that I wrote almost every single day, it changed my life. So what is that one goal for you? I want to talk to you about how to achieve your goals automatically. And when these things started to happen to me, I couldn't auto and magically. Imagine you are earning $2,600 one day. That is 2.5 months pay. And if I take out all the deductions and all the loans and all that would be 5 months pay in one day. That's what automatically is you starting to see things happening in your life that you only dream about. And that has happened to me and is still happening to me right as we speak. And it was because of these type of things. One, set it. This is the same training I did in 2020. So I'm just showing you. Set it. Write it out on paper. And as you see it here, I am so happy and great. Are you seeing my crab tour writing? You're not seeing it?
Seeing it now.
Okay. Everybody seeing my crab tour writing? Set it. Write it out on paper. I am so happy and grateful now that I was able to help 100 persons earn $1,000 per month before December 31st, 2020. And on the back of that same paper, I wrote, said Matthew 7, verse 7, ask and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Where the find God? Knock, and it shall be open unto you. All right? So that is it. On that same card, that's what I do. And I would read this every morning. I would still write it down every morning. Right? So set it. See it. Look at it every day. I sent a video in the group a couple of days ago, or in the groups, right? Right? I sent it in the group about vision board, about setting up your vision, what it is that you want to achieve. Gratitude is the best attitude, right? So you are going to, and to set up your vision board, is all you do is just get clips of the things that you want to achieve, the house, the car, you know, the lifestyle, the body, and put it on a board. Put it places where you can see it, right? See it. If you can't see it, you can't achieve it. You must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. You must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. You must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. You must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. Look on it every day. Every day you must be seeing that thing that you want to achieve. Right? So the first step, write it down. Second, see it. Next, visualize it. Visualize it with feelings. Visualize it with feelings. Feel, you know, I tell persons that when I was doing it, I can close my eyes and I can see, even though Corona came around, but throughout the end of 2020, I heard so many persons saying, thank you, Ainsworth. Thank you, Ainsworth, thank you, Ainsworth. And I remember January, it was the January the 30th or the 28th, the 27th, something. I was a Thursday like this when I did it. And I closed my eyes when I was doing that presentation. And I said, I feel I could see my team thanking me for helping them. I can see myself, you know, so many persons helping 100 persons earn $1,000 US. I know that they would come back and tell me thanks. So I feel it. When I close my eyes, I can see it. And I felt it. That's how you are going to. So you have to live it. Visualize with feeling. If you can see it in your mind, you can experience it in your reality. If you can see it in your mind, you can experience it in your reality. So it's all about living that feeling. And last and not least, share it with your friends and family and let them hold you accountable. I know that there are many persons who we grow up in not hearing that, you know, when you have, you know, certain things, don't tell nobody because, you know, they are bad mind and they must stop you. Nobody can stop you, right? I know that there are certain things that, you know, you do, you know, I'm not telling you to just tell the world or anybody, someone who is really hateful of you, but I'm talking about shared with friends and family, persons who will hold you accountable, not somebody who is taunting you and telling you that you're going to fail. I'm not asking you to share it with that person. I mean, I tell you to share with persons who are going to be your accountable partners. And sometimes it may be, if it may be me, it may be somebody who you know that wants the best for you. But sharing it gives a certain amount of power, because that person, whenever you see that person, have you ever seen, told somebody you're going to do something, and sometimes the only time you really remember is when you see them? But if you have been doing all the other 3 steps already, and when you see the person who you're told that you're going to do certain things, it will even increase it. So they have a 4-fold push towards achieving it. So it is writing it down, seeing it, visualize with feeling, and sharing it. Those are the 4 steps that will make you unstoppable in 2021. And last and not least, live your life as if all your dreams come true and then challenge your reality to catch up. I want to say that again. Live your life as if all your dreams have come true, then challenge your reality to catch up. Don't wait until you're driving that big fat car to be living it. I tell persons you need to start living it now. You start to act the part, right? I tell you, I don't know. And let me not say I don't know. I do know that mentally I am changing. And it's not because I'm proudful and boastful or anything. It's because I really feel that as a leader and as a person who is achieving greatness, I must carry myself as such. So I'm being that person. I'm going back to when I was speaking about, I'm being that person. I walk with that sense of confidence. Because guess what? When you have confidence, everybody, it generates persons are more attracted to you, especially the male. The males understand that the alpha male is the one that from caveman days get all the spoils, because all the ladies are attracted to the alpha male because he walks with confidence as if the world belongs to him. Now, boastful people tell you that he's boastful and pride, but no, it's because you know who you are and who God has called you to be. So live your life as if all your dreams have come true, then challenge your reality. So when you're living your life as if you're a millionaire and you still drive the car where you know to drive, you say, no, that car is enough for me. You need to catch up. Car, you need to change. The house is enough for me because you rent too long in night. You need to me live in a mansion where me need to live in. And the reality need to catch up with that. So every day you live in your mansion, one day you're going to live in it in a reality. So live your life as if all your dreams have come true, then challenge your life to catch up with it. And then, so guys, I want to truly thank you for I see we're going to go into the more persons I am whole. Hope that some persons got valued from tonight's so far. Can someone tell me that they got value from tonight's presentation?
Wonderful so far.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, awesome. All right, guys, I am just so excited so far. All right, so
Ainsworth, this training is absolutely motivating. Absolutely.
all right,
And it's interesting that you should mention about the vision board, because I just started my vision board. It's done. It doesn't need to be put on the wall. So yes, thank you. You brought out some really good points. I'm glad I was able to get on.
All right, thank you, Evan. All right. No, I wanted. I'm seeing time is a little bit of issue tonight because I am going to work. So, but before I go, I don't want to share my sharing this. I'll let you guys without the share. All right. So my goal, I want to share this. My goal is to make $1 million US this year. Now, I spoke about reverse engineering because I've already reverse engineered what it will take. You understand? As you see that I have already done the breakdown. Now, what I have done, and if persons understand that my first goal for 2020, my first quarter, I've broken down my goals in quarter, right? And I'm going to ask that person's, your goals may be different, your personal, but I'm just showing you what I have done, right? So my first quarter is simple, is this, that I want 100 persons who will have a minimum of 10,000 volume points on, at the minimum of 10,000 volume points on one leg, on their strong leg of their organization, a minimum of 10,000. There are many persons I said that we'll have been having more trainings that will be going into the details of what I'm speaking about. So the next time we meet, the next training, it will be more the details of how this will be done. But I'm just giving you the broad. So 100 persons having a minimum of 10,000 volume points on one leg. Why 10,000? Because based on how I'm really moving with my team, is that's why I told everyone to get started at $100 level, become binary in your first 30 days, which will qualify you for Boost Up, which is that extra 2%. So now you're earning 8% on your direct and 10% on your binary. That 10%, whatever happens in your weaker leg, it pairs with that on your larger leg and you earn 10% of that. So if you have already 10,000 volume points on your strong leg, all you need to do each month is to create 10,000 US dollars volume each month. All right. And to create 10,000, it is not hard. You can have just 10 $1,000 sales in your organization, and that is $10,000. That is $1,000 you're earning on your binary. That is separate from your passive income. That is separate from your direct commissions. So that's why I know that it is possible, as long as persons have enough volume on one leg that they can only focus on one. So that is my first goal. So between now and the 31st of March, is identifying persons who I am helping them to at least stack one leg. Now, the breakdown will take part, depends on how much persons. I said to persons, after you have become binary, the next step is if you are a leader, then you're going to identify in your team, what are the goals? Because a person may not want to make $1,000 online because they might not mentally not believe that they are ready for that. But there are some persons who just come to PGI, and if they can earn an extra $100 a week, which is $400 a month, they are okay. So that person who only wants to make $400 a month, you show them how to achieve that. And how to achieve that, it is pretty simple. One, right? They need to have a minimum of a $100 package, because with a $100 package, you can withdraw $100 a week, right? The second thing is that they will be needing to be earning an average of about 13 US dollars a day to make $400 a month. So $1 they're earning passively, then they need to be making at least $12 a day on their binary, on their commissions. So you show them how they are going to achieve that. Then there are persons who want to say that I want to earn a little bit more. I want to earn like $500 to $800 per month. Then that person, you will have to encourage them that they will need to start to have, even if they start at the $100 combinary, they need to have at least a $400 package. Why? Because the maximum that they can withdraw with a $400 package is $200. $200 a week, that will be a total of $800 a month. Right? So a person with a $400 package, right, and maybe they had the 100, now they're earning an average of $5 a day. So that's $150 a month passively. So then you are only need to show them how to make up that other $550 a month with networking. For a person who want to make $1,000 per month, you know that they have to set up correctly that they would need at least a $600 package, which that means per week they can withdraw $300. As I said, I will be going through breaking down that and showing persons how they are going to hit those goals. But as I said to everyone that is here, I'm so happy. I really hope that you can take away something from this training tonight that you will start implementing, right? That when we come to the next training, you would have already set up yourself to know, identify, what is it that I want to achieve from PGI? Is it 400? Is it a $600, $800 per month? Is it that I want to earn at least $1,000 per month? Is it that I want to do more? But I tell persons, while the big goals are there, you might want to make $10,000 per month. If you have never earned $10,000 online before or anywhere, if you're working 6 days a week, 8 hours a day, and you're only making $50,000 or $100,000 for the month, don't come to PGI and say I want to make 100,000 off the bat. While it's possible, your subconscious, unless you're feeding your mind with positive and seeing it and feeling it as much as I am doing, then it's not gonna happen, because your subconscious has said, no, that can't real, a scam, and it'll give you everything else for you self-sabotage. There are many persons who I know have come and started with me 6 months who have self-sabotage. They are in the program and it's working for them, but they can't find in themselves to even spend some time to come to a training. They are because their mentality is, it can't be real, it can't be so easy, right? And so even though they have double their funds, they can't. And that's why I send videos in the mornings. That's why I tell persons to feed your mind. Feed your mind, because if you can't see it for yourself, then you will not achieve. Guys, I want to thank you all again. You know, I'm just sorry that tonight is a night that I have to go to work. But there will be very soon that I won't be working. You know, at least I'm going on leave very soon. Just 1 more month and about a month and a half, and then going on leave because I want to do amazing things with PGI. So I want to thank everyone that have invited out their team. It is recorded, and I'll be sharing this recording, you know, as soon as I upload it to my YouTube channel. I want to thank everyone that has, you know, come out tonight, and I want to tell you, you are at the right place. You are in the right timing. No, you need to take the right action. Apply some of the strategies that you have heard tonight. Yeah, it's an awesome feeling to know that, you know, I'm here inspiring others to do the impossible, because there are many persons who told you that you would have to work till you're 60, till you understand. There are many of us, we had big dreams, but it was, you know, looking dim. But there's a light right now, and I'm encouraging all of us to make use of that light, to make use of it. And yes, what can I say? But thank you all for coming out. I'm really proud of the numbers tonight. I'm really proud of all the team leaders who invited out their team. And remember, I want this to be a weekly thing, that at least we take 1 day out of the week to have trainings, right? Because I really believe that, you know, the presentations, the business presentations are good, but if we are not growing, and if we are just, you know, giving out and not taking back in, then we are not going to grow. So thank you guys, everyone. Thank you. I will be sending this recording in the group as soon as it's finished. You can send it out to your teams, and yes, let's make this happen. Let's make 2021 the best year ever. 100 persons earning $1,000 online before by the March 31st. And then I knew that if I'm going to make $1 million, the only way that I'm going to make it unless I have about 10 persons who's making $100,000, So I don't know who wants to make at least $100,000 US by the end of the year. That is up to you, but I am looking for persons who are going to run with me. So guys, thank you again, and I will see you tomorrow for another awesome business presentation. Invite out your friends, invite out your family. We are going to do amazing thing with PGI and Project 1000 in 2021. Have a blessed night, everyone.